Shalom. Let's dismantle another outrageous lie, a weapon of Hamas in their propaganda war, that Israel is an occupying power. Occupation, occupation, occupation. It's a lie. There is no occupation. In the year 2005, Israel has uprooted very cruelly and short-sightedly, as we now see, all Jewish villages in the Gaza Strip, which was an ancestral, ancient part of Jewish homeland, Gaza. This is a biblical land of Israel. But we uprooted under international pressure and out of the weakness of then Prime Minister Ariel Sharon, Jewish settlements. Jews were forcibly evicted. We had to bulldoze their homes, synagogues, kindergartens, beautiful greenhouses, everything. We had to exhume, dig out corpses on Jewish cemeteries to take them away, because we knew that the animals of Hamas will desecrate Jewish cemeteries. All live and all dead Jews left Gaza in 2005. Since then, it is entirely ruled and governed by the government democratically elected by 70 or 80% of Palestinians, government of Hamas. They were democratically elected, exactly like Hitler was democratically elected by Germans. Hamas was elected by the majority of Palestinians in Gaza. And since 2005, they rule without any trace of Israeli occupation. And it's a heinous lie that it's an open-air prison. They have an open border with their brotherly nation of Egypt. Open border. What open-air prison you're talking about? And they are pampered and infused with billions of dollars of American taxpayers' money, of UN money, of European Union money, of Saudi Arabia money, of Qatar money, billions and billions. With this money, they could have built Singapore in Gaza. Instead, they use this money to buy villas in Turkey, in Qatar, in Dubai for their leadership, and build a massive arsenal of weapons to attack Israel. There are 3, 4, 5, 6 top leaders of Hamas. They're all billionaires. There is an investigation. Each of the guys has properties and accounts for about $3 to $5 billion, while their population lives in poverty, because they use this money for personal enrichment and buying weapons. Why do they buy weapons? Why do they want to attack Israel with these weapons? Because they understood how the cycle works. They attack Israel and kill innocent Israelis. Then Israel is forced to retaliate. Any country would. But they use Palestinian population as human shields, because they build their launching pads for their missiles, and they keep their arsenal, their weapons, in the basements of hospitals, of mosques, of schools, of apartment buildings. And Israel, it's unavoidable. The collateral damage happens because Israel tries to do what no other country in the world does. Americans do not do that. Russians do not do that. No one does that. Israeli army warns all residents, please leave this area. We will be bombing it at this and that hour. And most of population leaves. But Hamas does not allow all of them to leave and keeps them at the gunpoint because they want them to be killed, and then BBC and CNN will take pictures of these dead civilians, dead children. The more dead Palestinian children, the merrier for Hamas, because they will show it to the world. The world will put pressure on Israel to have ceasefire. Hamas will get the other tranche of billions to rebuild Gaza. Will use most of it to stockpile on weapons, to buy to the leaders more riches, and repeat the cycle. And that will be endless until we completely wipe out Hamas. This is a Nazi party. This is NSDAP of Hitler, just with a smaller Wehrmacht, a smaller army. No other difference. The same ideology, the same hatred of not only of Jews, but of the West and of the biblical civilization. It's time for Americans to wake up and understand that this is a battle for your home, but will prevail because God of Israel is with us. Amen. To be continued.